Good afternoon. Welcome to field number 1 here at the Palmasola Softball Complex for the third game of the day here on day number 10 of the 2026 season of the FGCL. I'm Tom Canterbury. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon for our final game of the day featuring the Bradenton Slice and the Longboat Key Snowbirds. And here is the starting lineup for the Bradenton Slice. They are 8-0, the only undefeated team left in FGCL play here in the second week of play. They're on an 8-game win streak to start off the season under head coach Brittany Purser. They are in first place all by themselves, and leading things off will be Riley Bocchini, the catcher. Molly Daly, left field, batting second. Chloe Kramer, second base, bats third. Anna Gore, the right fielder, will bat fourth. Ariel Kruger, third base, batting fifth. Callie Chapman, center field, bats sixth. Jordana King, the extra hitter, will bat seventh. Adriana Martinez, first base, batting eighth. Batting ninth is Allie Serrett, the shortstop, and Grace Brooks, the designated player, will bat 10th. They will face in the circle for the Snowbirds, the right-handed freshman out of Penn State, Mackenzie Duncan. Duncan on the year, making her 7th appearance. She's pitched 20 1/3 innings with a 2-0 record, 7 runs allowed, 6 have been earned. 2.07 the ERA, 14 hits, 34 strikeouts, and 9 walks. A whip sitting at 113. As a team through 8 games, the Snowbirds have allowed 33 runs, 29 have been earned, for a 3.78 team ERA, which is third in the league. Well, Riley Bocchini to lead things off for the Slice. Bocchini 5 of 15, batting .333 with 3 runs scored, 7 runs driven in, a homer, a double, and 2 walks here in the first week of action. First pitch misses for ball 1. As a team, the Slice hitting .310. They've scored 66 runs in 8 games. Team on base percentage of .386. Slice, 8th in team batting average. They are just a team that gets the hits when they need them. 93 degrees at first pitch, sunny skies. Fly ball to center. Booker's there. She'll make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Molly Daly, the left fielder. Defensively for the Snowbirds, Mansfield in left, Booker in center, DeWaters in right. Janesco at third, Green at short, Ciccarello at second, Wheatley at first, DeWaters catching, Holt and Anderson, the DP and extra hitters. Molly Daly, the batter. She's 3 of 17 on the year. 176 the average with 6 runs scored, an RBI, and 2 walks, along with a sac fly. Ground ball, that's going to get through for a base hit past the diving Green at short. So Molly Daly is on with a base knock. Runner on first, 1 away. For the second baseman, Chloe Kramer. Kramer is 5 of 17, batting .294, a run scored, a run driven in with a double, and 2 walks. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Third game of the day here on field 1. Earlier, the Aquanauts beat the Queens 3-0, and we just saw the Rivermocks knock off the Swashbucklers 2-1. Swing and a miss. Over on field 2, the Circus knocked off the Rodeo 4-0 in game number 1 of the day. The Squeeze and the Finns still playing their noon window game. They're in the top of the 7th. The Squeeze have a 9-6 lead over the Finns. That one's fouled off. The Impact and the Skeeters will wrap up day number 10 over on field 2. Coming up approximately 30 minutes from the conclusion of the current game. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and she will steal second. The throw gets into center field. And now taking third is Molly Daly. So stolen base for Daly. And then the E2 on the throw gets her to third. And the Slice have a runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the top of the first inning, trying to strike first against the Snowbirds. Slice coming off a 6-2 win over the Sea Cows yesterday. Snowbirds dropped a 7-0 decision to Loggerheads. Fly ball, shallow left, that's going to fall. Blooped in for a base hit for Chloe Kramer. Molly Daly comes in to score, and the Slice take an early 1-0 lead. Now, so Anna Goer's RBI single brings up now Ariel Kruger. And that's a called strike. Kruger on the year, not 7 of 19, batting .368, 8 runs scored, 5 runs driven in, 4 home runs with a walk and 2 hit by pitches. Swings and misses for strike 3. And that'll do it for the Slice here in the first. The Slice get 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. 1-0. Slice with the lead. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the first inning. 1-0. Slice with the lead. Kaya Booker leading things off for the Snowbirds here in the first inning. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the starting lineup for the Longboat Key Snowbirds. They are 3-5 on the year. They've lost 3 in a row under head coach Jersey Newtile. Leading things off, Kaya Booker, the center fielder. Catcher Abby DeWaters batting second. Alice DeWaters, the right fielder, batting third. Gracie Anderson, the designated player, bats fourth. Lily Janesco, the third baseman, will bat fifth. Reagan Wheatley, first base, batting sixth. Reese Green, the shortstop, bats seventh. Jada Holt, extra hitter, batting eighth. Gracie Ciccarello, the second baseman, will bat ninth. That's a bunt up the middle, and the throw is not going to be in time. Leadoff single for Kaya Booker. Mackenzie Duncan, the starting pitcher, is batting 10th for the Snowbirds. Isla Mansfield, the flex in left field. Amelia Jacob will be the pitcher for the Slice, right-handed freshman out of USF. Abby DeWaters now the batter. First pitch fouled away for strike 1. Abby DeWaters is 6 of 16, batting .375, 5 runs scored, 6 runs driven in, 2 homers, 3 doubles, and 3 walks. Runner goes on the ball, and safely in with a stolen base is Kaya Booker. As a team, through 8 games, the Snowbirds have a .221 average. They've scored 30 runs and .314 the on-base percentage. That batting average for the Snowbirds, 13th in the league, so got to get something going offensively. In the circle for the Slice, Amelia Jacob, making her 7th appearance. She's pitched 15 innings with a 2-0 record. She's given up 5 runs, all earned a .233 ERA, 10 hits, 14 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Through 8 games as a team, the Slice have a .242 ERA. That team ERA is first in the league entering play today. One of the main reasons why the Slice are in first place. That hits the inside corner for a called strike 3. DeWaters down on strikes. There's one gone. And that'll bring up her sister Alice DeWaters. Pulls back the bunt. It's outside for ball one. Alice DeWaters is 3 of 19, batting 158 with 2 runs scored. That bunt is down right in front of home plate. The throw is going to be in time from Bocchini. So the sacrifice bunt for DeWaters. Puts a runner at third now with 2 away. Was bunting for a hit, but will get credited with a sacrifice. And now bring up that as a player, Gracie Anderson. Anderson, 8 of 21, 381 the batting average with a run scored, 4 runs driven in with 4 doubles, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch. That pitch is a strike. One and one the count. Call strike, 1 and 2. Payoff pitch, low and away for ball 4. So now runners are on the corners with 2 outs. And Lily Janesco will be the batter following the meeting in the circle for the slice. Janesco is 3 of 16, batting 188 with a run scored and a walk so far here in FGCL play. Would really jumpstart things for her. Getting a big hit here. Runners on the corners and 2 outs. Slice with a 1-0 lead. Snowbirds trying to answer back here in the home half of the first inning. Pops a bunt up, and it's going to fall foul for strike 1. Popped up on the infield, foul ground. Kruger is there. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. Snowbirds get a couple on here in the first, but can't get them in. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We played an inning. Slice lead at 1-0. This is the FGCL. Callie Chapman leading things off for the Slice here in the second. They lead at 1-0. First pitch is a strike. Chapman is 7-19, batting .368. 5 runs scored, 7 runs driven in, has a couple home runs and a double, along with a walk. Swung on and missed. For the Snowbirds, Mackenzie Duncan in the circle, the freshman righty out of Penn State, native of Winter Garden, Florida. For the Nittany Lions this past year, had a .395 ERA and 55 innings pitched, 53 hits, 35 runs, 31 earned, 27 walks, 73 strikeouts, had a 7-1 record. Is the third member of her family to compete in collegiate softball. Her mom earned varsity letters at UNC Asheville and Athens State. Her cousin, Sarah Caffrey, played at Jacksonville from 2009 to 2012. Stays a bit too far outside. One hopper to first, collected by Wheatley. She'll step on the bag for out number 1. So 1 out now for the extra hitter, Jordana King. King batting .421. She's 8 of 19 with 8 runs scored, 7 runs driven in, has a homer, and 5 walks. .542 the on-base percentage here in the league. We have a final over on field 2. The Squeeze hold off the Finns and win 10-9. Finns scored 3 in the bottom of the 7th, but come up a run short. Liner to third. Catch made by Janesco, and there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on now for Adriana Martinez, the first baseman. Martinez batting .304, 7 of 23 with 7 runs scored, 6 runs driven in, has a homer and a double, along with a walk. That misses inside. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped in the glove for strike 3. Martinez down on strikes, and Mackenzie Duncan sits down the Slice in order here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Still 1-0 Slice. This is the FGCL. Reagan Wheatley leading things off for the Snowbirds here in the second. They trail 1-0. And the first pitch is laced in the right center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Leadoff single for Reagan Wheatley, starting things off for the Snowbirds here in the second. Amelia Jacob back out in the circle for the slice. Right-handed freshman, native of Bridgewater, Connecticut. USF Bull. Saw limited action for USF this year, and 2/3 of an inning pitch. Gave up 3 hits and 6 runs. First pitch to Reese Green is fouled away for strike 1. Green is 6 of 17. 353 the average with 4 runs scored, 4 runs driven in. Has a double with a walk and a hit by pitch. Puts down a bunt. Jacob will field and throw. So the Snowbirds lay down a sacrifice here. But the would-be tying run to scoring position. Sacrifice for Green. So 1 out now, runner on second for the extra hitter, Jada Holt. Holt 3 of 16 on the year, 188 the average, 5 runs scored, an RBI, a home run, and 3 walks on the year. And that one comes in high. So the up-to-date standings entering this 2:30 window now. The Slice in first place by 2 games with an 8-0 record. The Squeeze in second at 6-2. The Finns and the Swashbucklers now tied for third at 6-3. That's a strike. Rivermocks in fifth at 5-3. Rodeo and Impact tied for 6th place at 4-4. Queens at 4-5 and 8th. Snowbirds, Loggerheads, and Aquanauts at 3 and 5, tied for 9th. Called strike. Circus in 12th at 3 and 6. Sea Cows now in 13th at 2 and 6, and the Skeeters in 14th place at 1 and 7. Impact and Skeeters will be the final game of the day over on field 2. That's inside for ball 4. So the walk puts runners now on first and second with 1 out for the second baseman, Gracie Ciccarello. Ciccarello, 2 of 19, 105 the average, with 4 walks. 261 the on-base percentage. Swings and misses the first pitch for strike 1. That's a soft liner caught by Kramer at second base. Not high enough for the infield fly to be called. There's now 2 away. An opportunity for Mackenzie Duncan to help her own cause here. At the plate, Duncan is 0 for 2 with a walk so far here in FGCL play. And that's up the middle. Stop made by Sarrett. She'll step on the bag for out number 3 to retire the side. So for the Snowbirds here in the second, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We played 2. It's 1-0. Slice with the lead. This is the FGCL. Allie Serrett leading things off for the slice here in the third. 9-10-1, or yes, excuse me, 9-10-1 due up for the slice. Trying to add their 1-0 lead. Serrett 1 for 15 with 4 runs scored, an RBI, and 3 walks here in FGCL play. A run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left for the slice. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 4 left for the Snowbirds. Swung on and missed. Tying outside. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Hits the outside corner for a called strike 3. Fourth strikeout of the day for Duncan. Second straight. 1 out now. That'll bring up Grace Brooks, the designated player. Brooks is 4 of 16. Batting .429, 7 runs scored, 7 runs driven in. Has a homer, a double, and 5 walks in FGCL play. .579 the on-base percentage. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Off day for everyone tomorrow. The Slice will take on the Swashbucklers on Field 1 at noon on Thursday. Snowbirds have the Impact at noon over on Field 2 on Thursday. Two twos popped up in foul ground. It'll get out of play. Back behind us. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High and outside. Counts full, 3-2. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeout looking for Mackenzie Duncan. And there's 2 out. We head back to the top of the order. Riley Bocchini, sophomore out of Fresno State, steps in. Batting .284, or did bat .284 for Fresno this past year. 33 of 116 with 16 RBIs. First pitch fouled back for strike 1. 16 RBIs, had a homer and 3 triples along with 6 doubles. Scored 10 runs. Was 2026 All-Mountain West Honorable Mention out of Madera, California. Stayed close to home at Fresno. That one's blooped to second. Ciccarello's there. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. For the Slice, they go down in order here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Still 1-0. Slice with a lead. This is the FGCL. One nothing Slice as we move to the bottom of the third inning. Top of the order due up for the Snowbirds. They've threatened each inning. They've left 2 on in both the first and second innings. Booker singled her first time, and she steps in. Amelia Jacob back out for her third inning of work, and the first pitch to Booker is fouled away for strike 1. Booker, a redshirt freshman at Oklahoma State this past year. She transferred to Oklahoma State from Georgia Tech, where she redshirted her freshman year. Scored 16 runs for the Cowgirls, appearing mostly as a pinch runner. Takes that one high, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Impact and the Skeeters about to get underway over on field 2. We're wrapping up triple headers on both field 1 and field 2 here on day 10 of the FGCL. That's a two-hopper to second. Kramer makes a stop and the throw. There's one gone. So one out now for the catcher, Abby DeWaters. DeWaters struck out her first time. A freshman at USF in 2026. She's entered the transfer portal from Hobe Sound, Florida. That's taken to right on the line. Gore is there to make the catch, and there's two away. So now two out, nobody on for Alice DeWaters, right fielder. Laid down a sacrifice bunt her first time. Alice DeWaters, also a freshman at USF this past year, also in the transfer portal. And that's blooped to second. Charging in is Kramer. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. Snowbirds, just as the slice did at the top of the third, go down in order here in the bottom of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 3. Slice still lead at 1-0. This is the FGCL. Molly Daly leading things off here in the 4th inning. Slice with a 1-0 lead. First pitch from Mackenzie Duncans, a called strike. Daly is 1 for 1, single and scored back in the first inning. Daly, a freshman from Tucson, freshman at the University of Arizona. Was a 2026 NFC All-America Scholar Athlete. Scored 19 runs, appearing mostly as a pinch runner for the Wildcats this past season. That one's foul tipped. 1-2 the count. Living a dream playing for the hometown team in Tucson. Lines this to center, but Booker is there to make the catch. Hit it on the screws, but right at the center fielder. And there's one gone here in the fourth. That'll bring up the second baseman, Chloe Kramer. She struck out her first time up. Kramer, a sophomore at Indian River State College in the transfer portal. Of course, we do have the big transfer portal workout tomorrow. All the FGCL players that are in the portal will be working out for the coaches here in attendance, and that will be streamed for those not able to be here in Bradenton to watch. 10 in the morning tomorrow. You'll be able to see that workout on this stream. It'll be here on Field 1. Again, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning Eastern Time for that portal workout. Call strike. 2-2 the count now on Kramer, who batted .229 this past season at Indian River. 22 of 96 with 9 RBIs, a triple, and 2 doubles. Scored 11 runs. Swings and misses there for strike 3. 2 out for Anna Gore. Gore had an RBI single her first time up. Gore, a sophomore in 2026 at Kennesaw State. She entered the portal and is headed to Jacksonville State. For Kennesaw this past year, batted .303, 47 and 155, 27 RBIs with 5 doubles, a couple of triples, 8 doubles, and 14 runs scored. Grounds it out to second here. And the Slice go down in order for the third straight inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning, still 1-0. Slice with the lead. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Slice with a 1-0 lead over the Snowbirds, and we have a new pitcher for the Slice entering the game. The righty Hannah Duncan will take things over from Amelia Jacob. Gracie Anderson, the first batter she faced, and the first pitch is fouled away for strike one. Jacob went 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Ground ball to second. Kramer is there, and there's one away. Duncan making her 7th appearance for the Slice. She's pitched 13 innings with a 1-0 record. Has given up 1 run it was earned. A .54 ERA. 12 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Lily Janesco now the batter. She fouled out her first time. First pitch is a strike. Duncan, a sophomore at Southern Utah, where she transferred from Fresno State. In 2026, had a .445 ERA for the Thunderbirds. In 102 thirds innings pitched, 118 hits, 71 runs, 64 earned with 33 walks, 68 strikeouts. Had a 3-10 record. She's been outstanding for the first week plus here in FGCL play. Janesco, sophomore at Western Michigan, from McKenna, Illinois at the plate. For the Broncos, batted .208, 10 of 48 with 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored in 2026. Fly ball, left field. Daly is unable to make the catch. And now standing up on second with a double is Lily Janesco. Misplayed out in left field. I'm not sure if Daly lost it in the sun or the wind played tricks with the ball, but falling in with the double is Janesco. And the Snowbirds have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Trying to get on the board. They trail 1-0. And that'll bring up Reagan Wheatley. Snowbird first baseman singled her first time. First pitch line foul for strike one. Wheatley, a sophomore at Tallahassee State in the transfer portal. She transferred to Tallahassee State from Norfolk State. Now looking for a new home. That one's lifted to left field. Daly gets another chance. She makes that catch. And there's 2 gone. So 2 out now, runner on second for the shortstop Reese Green, who laid down a sacrifice bunt her first time. Green, a sophomore at North Florida in 2026. She's in the transfer portal for a second time. She started her career at Troy. Was 1 for 12 with a run scored for the Ospreys this past year. Opportunity here with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position in a 1-run game. Takes that inside. Way ahead in the count, 3-0. Wind gusting out. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. That's outside for ball 4. So the 2-out walk puts runners now on first and second with 2 outs for the extra hitter, Jada Holt. Holt walked her first time. Foul tips the first pitch in the glove for strike 1. Holt, a sophomore at Radford in 2026, and she is in the transfer portal. Had an RBI, was 0 for 8 for Radford this past season. One ball, one strike. Called strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Over on field 2, they're in the bottom of the second inning. The Skeeters with a 1-0 lead over the Impact. Skeeters coming off a game where they led the Squeeze 5-4 going to the top of the 5th inning, and the Squeeze scored 11 in that 5th inning and ended up winning via the run rule 15-5. Impact coming off a game where they hit a 3-run walk-off homer to beat the Rivermocks. Rivermocks bounce back with a win today. Holt with a fly ball, left center field, ranging over in the gap, tracking it down to make the catch is Chapman for out number 3. What a catch in left center field. Chapman tracked it down and saved 2 runs, keeping the Snowbirds off the board here in the 4th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4. Slice hold on to the 1-0 lead. This is the FGCL. Top of the 5th inning, still 1-0 Slice. Brantley Wortham getting her first at-bat of the day, leading things off for the Slice here in the 5th. Trying to get their first base runner since the 1st inning. Wortham is 6 of 18, batting .333. 5 runs scored, 4 runs driven in with a double, and 2 walks, along with a sac fly. Wortham, a sophomore at UAB this past season, is in the transfer portal from Wedowee, Alabama. Was 0 for 5 with a run scored for the Blazers this past season. That was a soft liner. That's going to fall for a base hit into right field. Leadoff single for Brantley Wortham. Starts things off here in the top of the 5th inning for the Slice. And that will bring up Aspen King, getting her first at-bat of the day. King is 2 of 17. 118 the average with a run scored, 2 runs driven in with a walk. Pulls back the bunt. It's low for ball 1. Another bunt pulled back. Pitch drops too low. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes on Aspen King. Redshirt junior at Winthrop this past year from Lancaster, South Carolina, in the transfer portal. 2-2. Runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3, and unable to make the catch on an attempted caught stealing his green, so that'll be a stolen base for Wortham. But a strikeout of King. And there's one down for Jordana King. 0 for 1, she lined out her first time. King, a freshman at Stanford this past season, where she scored 15 runs, appearing mostly as a pinch runner. First pitch misses for ball 1. Slap foul. 1-1. Call strike. The ball on 2 strikes now. One, two again, the slap foul. Another 1-2. That one is again popped up in foul ground, third base side. And the catch is made. Janesco stuck with it. And there's 2 gone. That'll bring up the first baseman, Adriana Martinez. Slice trying to just add to this lead somehow, some way. They lead it 1-0. Runner on second, 2 outs. Martinez struck out her first time in the first pitch. Is skied to right. DeWaters is there. She will make the catch for out number 3, and that'll do it for the Slice here in the 5th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We stretch here on field 1. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning, still 1-0. Slice with the lead. This is the FGCL. Gracie Ciccarello leading things off here in the 5th inning. Slice lead at 1-0. Ciccarello lined out her first time. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Ciccarello, a junior at Eckerd in 2026 from Tampa, Florida, and playing high school. She's in the transfer portal. Fouls that one away. For Eckerd this past year, batted .257, 28 of 109, 19 RBIs with a triple, 7 doubles, and 25 runs scored. Pitcher's duel. Hannah Duncan back out for her second full inning of relief. Two balls and 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Ciccarello down on strikes, and there's one gone here in the 5th. That'll bring up the pitcher, Mackenzie Duncan. She's 0 for 1. Grounded out her first time up. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Two O's, a ground ball to deep short. Stopped, and the throw from the knees is dug out. Sarrett with the stop at short. Martinez with the pick at first. And there's 2 away. Excellent defense by the Slice last 2 innings has attributed to keeping the Snowbirds off the board. And we go back to top of the order, and Kaya Booker, 1 for 2, singled back in the first inning. First pitch, waved at a miss for strike 1. Here comes the 0-2. Booker fouls it away. That's grounded right back up the middle. Second in the day for Kaya Booker. And a 2-out single by the Snowbirds. Try to keep things going here in the 5th inning. And they'll bring up the catcher, Abby DeWaters. DeWaters is 0 for 2. Struck out in the first inning, had a fly out in the 3rd. First pitch fouled off for strike 1. Fouled back 0-2. Fly ball to deep left field, ranging over is Daly. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. Snowbirds get a runner on, but can't get her over here in the 5th inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th, we head to the top of the 6th inning. Still 1-0. Slice with the lead. This is the FGCL. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Still 1-0. Slice with the lead. Sarah Brooks and Bocchini do up for the Slice. 9-10-1. Mackenzie Duncan back out for another inning of work. Through 5 innings, she's given up 3 hits and just the 1 run. Coming back in the 1st inning. Has only allowed 1 hit since that 2-hit first. Allie Sarrett struck out looking her first time. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Sarah, a sophomore at Walter State in 2026 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Batted .296 for Walters this past year, 37 of 125, 24 RBIs with 5 homers, a triple, 8 doubles, and 32 runs scored. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 is inside, 2-2. Two, wave that a miss for strike 3. One out now for the designated player, Grace Brooks. She struck out her first time. Brooks, a freshman at Providence from Meridian, Idaho. Did not bat for the Friars this past year. Appeared just in the circle. Duncan's velocity is increased as the game has gone along. Called strike 1 and 2. The 2-2 is in there for a called strike 3. And back-to-back strikeouts by Mackenzie Duncan. Here in the 6th. 2 outs, and back to top of the order, and Riley Bocchini. Nine strikeouts for Mackenzie Duncan. Bocchini now will step in. She's over 2 with a fly out and a pop out. That pitch is fouled away for strike 1. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Mackenzie Duncan strikes out the side here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no error. Nobody left for the slice. We head to the home half of the 6th inning. Still 1-0. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Slice with a 1-0 lead. Due up for the Snowbirds. DeWaters, Anderson, and Janesco facing the third pitcher of the day for the Slice, Grace Brooks, replacing Hannah Duncan. First pitch To Alice DeWaters is a strike. DeWaters 0 for 1, a sac bunt in the first and a line out in the third. Hannah Duncan went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. The 0-1 on the outside edge, 0-2. That's to the backstop, 1-2. Brooks making her 7th appearance in the circle for the Slice. She's pitched 14 innings with a 2-0 record. 6 runs allowed. They've all been earned with 3 ERA. 12 hits, 7 strikeouts to 9 walks. Grounds that one to third, and Wortham's unable to come up with it. That'll be an infield single for DeWaters, leading things off. And they'll bring up now Gracie Anderson. Anderson 0 for 1, walked in the first and grounded out in the fourth. That one's driven to deep center field, way back, way gone! 2-run shot for Gracie Anderson, and the Snowbirds take the 2-1 lead over the Slice. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Snowbirds get on the board and take the lead over the lone undefeated team in the league, forcing the Slice to have to score to stay alive in the top of the 7th. Lily Janesco, first pitch to her is a fly ball to right on the run, and making the catch in right field is Mia Gallela. Landed awkwardly on her glove hand. She says she's all right, and that's a huge first out. It's been an eventful bottom of the 6th already. 2-run homer for Gracie Anderson and a great catch out in right field. We'll now bring up Reagan Wheatley, who is 1 for 2, a single back in the 2nd inning. First pitch fouled away. For Anderson, that's her first home run of the summer, and RBIs 5 and 6. Slice will have 2-3-4 due up in the top of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got her to chase high and away, and there's 2 gone. Now 2 outs, nobody on for the shortstop, Reese Green. Green, no official at-bats today in 2 plate appearances, a sac bunt, and a walk. Ground ball back to Brooks. She knocks it down. The underhand throw is there for out number 3 to end the inning. But the Snowbirds take the lead here in the bottom of the 6th. A 2-run homer off the bat of Gracie Anderson. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, nobody left. We head to the 7th. The last chance for the Slice to remain undefeated. They trail 2-1. This is the FGCL. We head to the 7th inning. Snowbirds with a 2-1 lead over the Slice. 2-3-4 due up for Bradenton here in the 7th as they try to keep their undefeated record intact, trailing by 1. Molly Daly leading things off, singled and scored back in the first, a fly out in the 4th inning. First pitch swung on a miss, 4-strike-1. Mackenzie Duncan trying to go complete in the circle. She's allowed 3 hits and just the 1 run coming back in the first inning. One ball, one strike. Oh, that's a high hopper over the shortstop's head into center field. Base hit for Molly Daly. And just like that, the Slice have the tying run on base and the go-ahead run at the plate. That ball had crazy topspin and just took a crazy hop over Green's head as she made a diving attempt at short. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Chloe Kramer, who's 0 for 2 on the day with a couple of strikeouts. After the meeting in the circle, we're ready to go. Mackenzie Duncan. That pitch is in the dirt and taking off and advancing on the wild pitch is Molly Daly. It didn't get away from the Waters by much, but far enough. That bunt is down, barehanded. The throw is in time from Janesco to get the out. Sacrifice bunt by Chloe Kramer puts a runner in at third base with 1 away. Tying run now just 60 feet away. Mia Galila will be the batter. Her first at-bat of the day. First pitch is high for ball 1. Galila is 7 of 20. And will take the hit by pitch. Okay. Okay. So Chloe Kramer will be a courtesy runner for Galila now on first. Runners on the corners, one out. And there's going to be a pitching change for the Snowbirds. Mackenzie Duncan goes 6 1/3. Gave up 4 hits. 1 run, it was earned. She did not walk a batter. She struck out 10. So, new pitcher for the Snowbirds is Lexi King, the sophomore. At Arkansas in 2026, entered the transfer portal and is headed to Charlotte, righty out of Windermere, Florida. And she comes in here in a true save situation. King on the year in FGCL play, making her 6th appearance. She's pitched 11 2/3 innings with an 0-2 record. 12 runs allowed, 10 have been earned, a 6 ERA, 12 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 7 walks. So runners now on the corners with 1 out. Brantley Wortham will be the batter. Wortham singled her first time up. That ball bounces away. The wild pitch brings in the tying run. And Kramer moves all the way to third. We're tied up at 2. Three and 1 now, the count on Wortham. Three one hits the inside corner, and the count's full. 3 and 2. That's fouled off. Here comes another 3-2. That's another foul ball. That one's driven to deep left field. That one's way back. Way gone. Two-run shot for Brantley Wortham. And the Slice take the 4-2 lead here in the top of the 7th. Swung on and belted by Wortham. A no doubt shot over the left field wall. And the Slice, who have been undefeated all year and probably the most clutch team in FGCL play, show it again here in the 7th. The game they trailed 2-1. They've scored 3. And lead it now 4-2. And Aspen King now the batter. That'll close the book on Duncan. 6 1/3 innings. 4 hits and 3 runs allowed, all earned. The walk now puts a runner on first base with 1 gone. Now Callie Chapman has re-entered the game to run. Jordana King, the batter. 0 for 2 with a line out and a foul out. Puts the bunt down. It's fair. The throw is not in time. It's runners now on first and second. On the infield single for King. Adriana Martinez lines this one. That's a fair ball down the right field line into the corner. 1 run will score. Here comes King. She will score as well, and that's a 2 RBI double off the bat of Adriana Martinez. The Slice now lead it 6-2. There's still just the 1 out here in the 7th, and that brings up Allie Serrett. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. First pitch is a strike. It's fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. The 1-2, that's fouled away. One, two drops in. A little bit too low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. Stop made. The throw is in time from Green. Runner moves to third, but there's now 2 away here in the 7th. That'll bring up Grace Brooks. She's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. First pitch is a strike. It's in the dirt, 1-1. Snowbirds led it 2-1 entering the 7th inning. And the Slice have scored 5 here in the top of the 7th to take the lead back at 6-2. Brooks fouls that one off on a check swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-run homer by Brantley Wortham, giving the Slice a lead, and they've added to it. 2-1 is a ground ball back to the pitcher. King has it. The underhand throw for out number 3 to end the inning. But the Slice grab the lead here in the 7th as they get 5 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Now the last chance for the Snowbirds. 6-2 Slice. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, the last chance for the Snowbirds. They trail 6-2. Jada Holt leading things off. It's the bottom of the order, looking to get things turned over for the Snowbirds. Jada Holt is 0 for 1 with a walk and a flyout. Grace Brooks now out for her 2nd inning work, and she would be the winning pitcher if she's able to hold on here. One ball, 2 strikes on Holt. That's fouled away. We'll do it again, 1-2. Chopper to short, knocked down by Sarrett. The throw is in time to get Holt for out number 1. And that's going to be challenged at first. So hold on just a moment. So after further review, the ruling is upheld. Holt is out. There's one gone. And the first pitch to Gracie Ciccarello is fouled away for strike 1. Ciccarello's 0 for 2 with a line out and a strikeout. That swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball to short. Sarrett gloves it. The throw's in time, and Snowbirds are down to their final out. Last chance for the Snowbirds is Mackenzie Duncan, who pitched a well of a game here today for the Birds. 0 for 2 at the plate with a couple of ground outs. First pitch swinging to second. Kramer has it. The stop and the throw. And that will do it. Your final score, Slice 6, Snowbirds 2. Snowbirds go down in order here in the 7th inning. The winning pitcher for the Slice is Grace Brooks, and Mackenzie Duncan will take the loss for the Snowbirds. With the win, the Slice remain undefeated. They are now 8-0 on the year. The Snowbirds take the loss. They fall to 3-6, and they have now lost 4 games in a row. For the Slice, 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 3 left. For the Snowbirds, 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 7 runners left on base. So again, your final score, the Slice score 5 in the top of the 7th, and they win the game by a final score of 6-2. That will wrap up day number 10 here on field number 1, our triple header here in FGCL play. We'll be back again tomorrow with another back again on Thursday. Everybody's off tomorrow. Back again on Thursday at 9:30 with a triple header. Tomorrow we do have the players that are currently in the transfer portal. They will be doing a workout here on field number 1. That stream will start at 10 o'clock Eastern time for coaches watching those players currently looking for new homes. So again, 10 o'clock Eastern time will be that transfer portal workout tomorrow, and then we will have another triple header for you, day 11, starting on Thursday at 9:30. Until then, for everyone here at the FGCL, I'm Tom Canterbury. Thanks for joining us. The Slice win it 6-2. Talk to you again on Thursday, right here on the stream of the FGCL. Until then, good evening from Bradenton.